the leaves for, but also the stems. Plus, I'll pull a few mint leaves. Mint is one of those things in salad where a little goes a long way. Just put a quick chop on these. For the parsley, I'm trying to go a little faster today, so I am just going to put a quick slice on these as well. I went ahead and added my lettuce and fresh herbs into our giant salad bowl, and I'm just gonna scatter our wonderful chicken over top, our beautiful walnut and pistachio vinaigrette, shaved Parmesan cheese. This really is the salad that eats like a meal. There are so many layers of rich and delicious flavor happening here. And then crispy, salty shafts. Oh yes, check. And just the lightest little, like, faint reminderance way. That fresh parsley. You will love it.
Low risk, highly liquid securities, and if interest rates go up, the securities that we're buying, their interest rates will likely go up as well. So we'll continue to watch it closely. We also want to make sure that we can help people get paid on Twitter, and some of the services that we used to do that. You'd notice I can accept tips on my account through Bitcoin or through a number of other ways. And as we reduce the friction to help people get paid on Twitter, I think that will have massive repercussions as well.
Ned, as CFO though, do you think hyperinflation's on the way?
We definitely see signs of inflation in parts of our business, whether it's when we're trying to hire people or when we're trying to procure some of the things that we need to run the company. But I think it's too early to say from the signals that we get whether it's something that's
free and gentle, recognized by the National Psoriasis Foundation and National Eczema Association.
Jim, earlier this week we were talking about, we kept talking about Airbus in terms of Pratt & Whitney, and Airbus this, Airbus that. Boeing is still 50% below its all-time high, while
there's a Shake Shack. There's Shake Shacks everywhere now.
Hey, Will, quick sports question. Is this it for Dusty Baker? Does he retire, win or lose after this?
I don't know. What is he now, Brian? Is he in his 70s now? What is Dusty Baker? Late 60s? Yeah. I don't know. It's like, here's my lesson. Don't predict the end for people that are doing it well. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone wants to write off Tom Brady. I think, no, he's breaking the curve. Dusty Baker's in the World Series at this age.
I should be just as concerned with this as somebody else should be concerned with things that are coming out of the right. The right is not more important than this right now. I'm trying to save us.
Well over a generation. I'm a conservative, born in the Deep South. I went to 2 Southern state schools. And I will say I loved my Southern state schools. I loved my professors. I don't think I had one conservative professor at the University of Alabama or the University of Florida. Academia, all 4 corners of America is dominated by people who are left of center, often far left.
Guy, he should know better.
There's no way in the world to park that truck.
There's room in here. You can get that in there.
I can park it in there?
Yeah, you can get it in there.
Car park here. I got this pole here. There's no way in the world.
You just can't park like that.
I'm only going to be here for less than 10 minutes.
No, it don't work like that. The sign means no minutes. It's a safety issue. What happens if there's a fire down the street and a fire truck's trying to get by and he can't get by because you're blocking?
Well, how often does that happen? There's a fire, anything here, I got to get on my truck and move this truck to the emergency. That's what I have to do.
But the signs say no parking anytime.
Republicans hope. So there's one thing about the right that means that all of this is not invalidated, what I've written about by what's going on the right. In the meantime, nobody could say that universities are not changing on a profound level in terms of the sorts of
early in the process, and I could really feel her sense of humor through the early letters that we had, and that sort of, I think, was probably the most impactful, like, real
Zoom call. I mean, she's aware of this. She's very aware, obviously, that you have this show going on. You received a Zoom call from Winner and her family. What was that like?
It was just incredibly moving to share this night because it's such a platform for this, like,
Futures indicated up by about 45 points. S&P futures up by 2.5. The NASDAQ up by 20. We'll see if this can hold through the rest of the trading session. Also, keep a close eye on what's been happening with Treasury market today. Rick Santelli's been talking about this spread really tightening as 2-year moves up. 10-year right now.